When you're reading scripture, one of the most important questions that I think you should ask is, what does this passage reveal about God? What does this reveal about the God of the universe, about Jesus? Don't jump right to, how do I apply this and how do I change my behavior and how do I live differently? Those are good questions. Those are important questions. But first and foremost, what does this reveal about God? And everything in the Bible, every passage, every chapter reveals something about God's character, about God's nature, about how God operates. From Genesis and the rest of the Torah, to the books of the prophet, to the wisdom books, to the gospel accounts, to the epistles, to the book of Revelation. It all reveals something about God. And I just want to encourage you to sit and ask, what does this reveal about him? Right now I'm in the book of Matthew, Matthew 27 specifically. I'm kind of walking through that chapter slowly. And I'm reading about Jesus. He had just been sentenced to be crucified. He was mocked. He was spit on. The Roman soldiers, were bowing down. "Hail, King of the Jews," kind of making fun of him. They crucified him and they put the sign above his head, that says King of the Jews. Well, what does that reveal about God? Well, it shows that God is embodying exactly what Jesus taught in the Sermon on the Mount. That he is the meek one who withholds his power, even though he could have demolished all of them. He is the one who really did turn the other cheek when he was literally punched and spit on. I'm also reading the book of Ezra. In the book of Ezra, we see, I'm reading that not as slowly. I'm kind of reading that faster, kind of doing a chapter a day. And what we see in the book of Ezra, we see that God opened the door for them to start rebuilding the temple in Jerusalem after exile in Babylon. Then they met opposition. But it was not God's will that they stop the project. Even though they met opposition, the whole project was put on pause. But we saw that God was just still working behind the scenes, working through the political officials and the kings. And when a new king came to power, God moved in their heart and he blessed their project and they were able to finish. And what does that reveal? God's at work behind even the political decisions that happen around us. He's at work behind the political things happening in Wall Township as we prepare to build our project on Summers Farm. So everything reveals something about God when we read in scripture. So ask that question. What does this reveal about God? And then you can jump to, now how do I live in light of what I just read? Hope that helps.